Hey everybody, my name is Mike. I am not for Coltrane. Welcome to your Coltrane Tuesdays for this, the eighth day of March in the year 2022. I'm as surprised as anyone that we are at this particular date at this particular moment. Hi, welcome. Thanks so much for hanging out with me here for your Coltrane Tuesdays. We've got a lot of stuff coming up as we do every week at 12:30 in the afternoon. I'm starting off with the first ever local covers Stump the Band do-over. A request that came in recently during the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game was for a song by a local band. It was, as I said on Facebook a moment ago, listenable, but I'm aiming to do a somewhat improved version today to kick off the show, so that's exciting. That's a song I've been working on and doing that. I have want to let people know about some cool things that are happening in the area, things that are arts and music related that you can find out about, and of course, we will play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, a brand new round of the Stump the Band game today. And in case you are unfamiliar, here is exactly how the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game works. If you are watching live online, and I know there are some of you watching live online, which is really cool, you can put in a song request. Write in the chat a song request, and I will have to respond to your request regardless of whether I know the song. So if you name a song that I do happen to know how to play, I probably won't ever rehearse it, but I will go ahead and play it, and it will be all right. If I've heard the song, like I'm familiar with the song, but I've never actually attempted to play it, I will attempt to figure out how to play it while here in front of you, and it'll be all right. If I do not recognize the requested song at all, I will have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement, and it will be all right. And that's how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Now is a great time for you to get in your requests if you would like. I'm also grateful for people who are watching live. Grateful for anyone who's watching the replay. Hello from the past. Grateful to anyone who hits that like button or the subscribe button. There's a little bell thing that'll light up on your phone with a notification when I'm going live at 12:30 on Tuesdays. Or hit the share button if you know other folks who might also be on their lunch break right now. Let them know and join on in, and they can put in their request for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, and things will happen. So today we have Beth. Thank you very much, Beth, for confirming that the audio and video are functional, because that's not something that I necessarily count on happening. We've got Stephen as well. Greetings. And I'm glad that my start time lined up perfectly with your lunch break today. So there you go. Excellent. All right, so if you were paying attention to Beth's postings on social media, you would have figured out the band that I'm covering today. I was trying to be coy about it in my own posts, but it's just fine. So I'm eager to if Beth naming the band may have brought a few more people in too. So hey, it's all good. We are starting off today with a song by the Billy Bauer Band. I've been talking a little bit about Billy Bauer and how he hosts the Arts Quest Steel Stacks open mic on Thursdays. And he had me come in as a feature performer this past week, which was a lot of fun. Very, very cool. Bumper crop of performers came out for that particular show, so that was awesome. And I had a chance to do this particular song with him. And as you can probably guess from the thumbnail, the song is called Worms. The song is called Worms. It is one of Billy's signature tunes, one of the classic Billy Bauer Band songs. I cannot play it quite the way Billy does. For one thing, I believe he uses a sort of a finger-style technique, and I am better with the plectrum, with a pick, so I will go ahead and do that since it suits my style just a little bit better. Billy also does this great whistle as part of the solo in the middle of the song. And although I am capable of whistling, I usually run into problems when I try to whistle in the middle of a song. I can go into more detail if you like, but the short version is I've decided to try using the harmonica instead of attempting to whistle because I can't compete with Billy in that regard. So, yes, the song is called Worms. As Billy often points out, it's a song about being dead, or it's a song kind of more maybe kind of about anticipating being dead, and maybe the alternative, which is what the experience we're in right now. So again, the song is called Worms by the Billy Bauer Band. Here we go. Man, I threw myself off. All right, let's try it again. And I was walking down the road just the other day. Yeah, with dark clouds hanging over my head from every which way. Well, sometimes my life, at least to me, seems no different from the falling leaves, and neither here nor there, blowing everywhere when I cannot see, no, just can't see, but feels so good to be alive. Well, everybody needs some love from time to time, and it feels so good to be alive. And sure as hell beats being 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes, yeah, the worms in your eyes, yes it does. I was talking to my good friend Jesus the other day, seeking direction, seeking wisdom, seeking anything you can throw my way. He says sometimes your problems pile up so tall, and I just don't have time to answer them all. But don't be so stupid, don't be so naive. If it's up to me, we'd all be singing and dancing happily. It feels so good to be alive. And everybody needs some love from time to time, time to time. And it feels so good to be alive. And sure as hell beats being 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes, yeah, the worms in your eyes, yes it does. Can't you see? You rip my heart out. You rip my heart out, lady. Yes, you do. And it feels so good to be alive. And everybody needs some love from time to time, time to time. And it feels so good to be alive. And it sure as hell beats being 6 feet down with the worms in your eyes, yeah, the worms in your eyes, yes it does. Worms in your eyes. Worms in your eyes. there you go. A reasonable attempt at Billy Bauer Band's song Worms. There were definitely some flubs in there, but not terrible. Yeah, so there you go. Definitely you should check out Billy Bauer Band along with all the cool things that they have going on. Like I mentioned, Billy does he's the host of the Arts Quest Steel Stacks open mic every Thursday at around 7 in the evening over near the Palette and Pour establishment restaurant space there on the first floor. It's a big, wonderful seating area there. You can come check that out. And there are lots of other cool places you can go check out the Billy Bauer Band. So coming up this Thursday, just a couple days from now, Thursday, March 10th, the Billy Bauer Band duo, that is Billy and Chris, are going to be at the Lost Tavern Brewing. Lost Tavern Brewing over in Hellertown as from 5 to 8. So I take it Billy's going to be a little bit late to the Arts Quest open mic this coming Thursday. 5 to 8, Lost Tavern Brewing, the location in Hellertown with Billy and Chris. Then on Saturday, March 12th, they will be at River Brewing over in Macungie. Again, that is the duo with Billy and Chris. Chris, I should say, plays electric violin, and the two of them together, really, really very cool. So go check out Billy and Chris there. But wait, there's more. Check them out also on Friday, March 25th at 7 in the evening at Five Maidens Cider Company here in Bethlehem over on the south side. Again, that's the duo. But then the next day, they've got a busy weekend that weekend, because on the next day, on the 26th, there's a full band show with the Billy Bauer Band doing their Dave Matthews Band tribute. That is in Philadelphia. That's City Winery, Philadelphia. That's the evening of the 26th at 8 p.m. And then again, back here in Lehigh Valley for a full band show at Lost Tavern Brewing over in Hellertown on the afternoon of Sunday the 27th. That show starts at 3. So definitely check out some of the cool things that the Billy Bauer Band is doing. Tell Billy and Chris I say hi. And yeah, a lot of fun. So other things I want to mention. So it looks like we already have a request coming in. Let's see. Okay, so there's all sorts of stuff going on in the chat. We have a quorum of McElroys, which is great. Thank you to Stephen and Beth for hanging out. Stephen has put in, as it happens, a request for a Dave Matthews Band song, which I don't know at all, but we'll get back to that in just a moment. Let's see, Emmanuel's church did Trading Our Sorrows this week. Should suggest that we mashed up that idea with worms and all sorts of cool stuff. All right, cool. So, yay. And, oh yes, there was another thing I was going to tell you about, a big exciting thing that's happening next month. And it is important that I get the word out about this as soon as possible, because it's one of the main things I'm spending all my time on these days. Every year, for the past 5 years, I've been organizing events called Come Together in every spring. We do these events as a benefit for the No Place for Hate initiative from the Anti-Defamation League. It is a program that's in thousands and thousands and thousands of schools across the country, including quite a few here in Pennsylvania, including quite a few here in the Lehigh Valley. And it is essentially a framework for schools to create their own programs under that message that this is no place for hate. And one of the things that we do with these Come Together events is we try to bring that message out into the community, let more people know about what No Place for Hate programs are doing in the local schools, as well as to bring that message that that our community is no place for hate as well. So, and it's always a fun collaboration of all sorts of different performers from different genres and different backgrounds and all sorts of different things. Coming up, I'm announcing the dates right now. In fact, I posted them on Facebook earlier today. This year, so we had been doing an in-person concert at Godfrey Daniels for the first couple of years. Then pandemic. And so then for the past 2 years, Come Together has been a webcast. This year, going big. So we're kicking off Come Together 2022 with a webcast on the afternoon of Sunday, April 10th, starting at 2 in the afternoon, with live virtual performances by a bunch of cool people. And then it is culminating in an in-person show facilitated by Godfrey Daniels over at the Ice House, the Charles A. Brown Ice House over on Sand Island here in Bethlehem, PA. That is coming up on the 29th of April. Did I say March? The webcast is April 10th. The in-person concert is Friday, April 29th at 8 in the evening. I'm starting to post more information, but definitely keep following Not for Coltrane on all the socials, because I'll definitely be posting information there. Soon you'll be able to get tickets for the in-person show over at the Ice House at the Godfrey Daniels website, and all sorts of cool things like that. So definitely keep watching for those. Check out the events, the Facebook events that I posted today. I'll keep watching those for whenever new information comes out, including very soon, I hope very soon, we'll have information about the lineup of performers for the webcast, as well as the in-person events, as well as some other things that will be happening online in between April 10th and April 29th. So come together, 2022 benefit for No Place for Hate, and look forward to all of you being there, participating in that in some manner. All right, so now it is time for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. As I mentioned at the top of the show, I will give you a recap for anyone who might have joined in more recently. And it looks like there are a few other people who have jumped in, which is great. The way the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game works is people give me song requests, and I have to respond to those requests and play a song. Play a song with the same name as the song they request, regardless of whether I know the requested song. So if someone requests a song that I know, I probably won't have rehearsed it, possibly for as long as 6 months or a year. But I will then go ahead and play the song. If someone requests a song that I kind of sort of know, like I've seen a bunch of people play it at open mics, or I've heard it on the radio, or if I've streamed the song on a playlist I hear all the time, I will then attempt to figure out how to play that song here in front of you. If I do not recognize the requested song at all, I will have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That's how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, and that's how we do that. So, Mark Hennig, hey Mark, thanks for chiming in. That sounds like Mark wants to be part of Come Together. So Mark, I will follow up with you about how we can make that happen. The requested song is Dave Matthews Band, Funny the Way It Is. I have no idea how to play that song. I don't think I know that song. So that means now I need to play a brand new song in the style of Dave Matthews, a song called Funny the Way It Is. Let's see, if I were to do something in the style of Dave Matthews, so something with some sort of syncopated rhythms, and I can't play it just like a Billy Bauer song, because that's what I already did today. So, let's see, I'm thinking the Dave Matthews songs that I do know are, they all have these wonderfully complicated guitar parts that I'm not going to be able to do. So let's see. Oh yeah, Crash Into Me came up as a request the other week. What am I going to do for a Dave Matthews-ish song? That's close though. that's cool. So there's a chord that I need to get tuned before that. I'm reasonably satisfied with that. Yay for improvised week. Let's see. I think I am actually in the key of E. Okay, so the song "Funny the Way It Is." Funny the Way It Is. Okay, all right, good. I am liking how this is actually coming together. This is almost too good of a chord progression to just leave here. I may want to figure out something I can do with this. Funny the Way It Is. Let's see. So if I'm going to improvise a song with the subject of funny the way it is, I think it would make sense to sort of one of these observations about the way life is, but I'd still need a premise. Maybe it's something we always want what we don't have. Yes. So that's going to be the premise. Is we have wonderful things in front of us, but it's sort of the grass is always greener. This idea that what someone else has or what someone else's experiences is what we find ourselves gravitating toward. Okay, so that's the premise of the song. With then I need a first line to get me going. Something about something about I'm feeling thoughts about weather. I think the fact that that March is definitely doing its March thing, and like it's really cold and it's really warm and then it's windy and then it's nice and then it's all sorts of things. Oh, that's not a bad metaphor. Wind. All right. So. Blowing over me, blowing, blowing, blowing through the trees. See them bend, see those branches crack and fall. Wonder why, wonder how this is at all. The way I will see, we want to be. Funny how it is, funny how we all wish we didn't have the things we are. Funny that more often. I don't know, I don't think that's what we need to be. How can we make a better world if you and me? Ain't it funny how it goes, funny what you see, funny how it is here with you and me. Yeah, it's funny how it lives, funny how it dies, funny what we see here with our eyes. It's funny how it is, funny how it starts, funny how it is when we're apart. Funny how it goes, funny how we see, funny how it is with you and me. I never knew. Funny how it is. There you go. It's always dangerous when I try to do these songs with a chorus because I have no idea what I did for the last chorus. Like I have, let me amend that. I know what I did in terms of the chords for the last chorus, but I have no idea what the words were that I did in the last chorus. So I think that was all okay. But then the other key difficulty, in addition to trying to figure out how to play that chord on the fly, which I struggled with, I couldn't remember the name of the song. And as it happened, the new comments were coming in, and I needed to scroll back to Steven's comments so I could see what the name of the song was that I needed to come up with. So there you go. That was pretty good. That was, if I do say so, I'm satisfied with how they came up with. Well, thank you, Stephen. I'm glad you would buy that for $1. Maybe it's worth refining and putting it out there so people can, in fact, buy that for $1. So thank you very much, Stephen, for that request. And if you'd like to hear actual Dave Matthews Band songs, you should definitely go check out the Billy Bauer Band. They will be at the City Winery in Philadelphia doing a full band show on March the 26th for the Dave Matthews Band tribute. It's a lot of fun. In addition, they have duo shows. They've got a full band show coming up in Hellertown also that weekend. Lots of cool things this weekend, other times in March. So go check out all of those. I'll post links in the description so you can go see Billy Bauer Band. Thanks so much. No, Beth, you do not need at all to apologize for the comments ban. I was just for the commenting, and I wouldn't even call it comment spam. Just there were a lot of them, and it took me a minute to scroll back up and figure out what the heck I was actually singing about. So thanks so much again to Stephen for that request. Thanks so much to Beth and everyone who has been hanging out and watching. Thanks to the people who are hitting that like button, the people who are subscribing, and people who are sharing this video with other people. Say, hey, let's share this song that this guy Mike just made up on the spot, sort of kind of in the style of Dave Matthews, as well as the song by the Billy Bauer Band that got us started today. Definitely, please learn all the information you can about Come Together 2022. Watch for more information. Of course, if you keep watching on Tuesdays, here for your Coltrane Tuesdays, I will definitely still be talking about that in the coming weeks. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies. I don't care. Just tell people so we can all come together around this idea of no place for hate. Because, yeah. And I think that'll about do it. So thank you very much again. Again, my name is Mike. I am not for Coltrane. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And I'll see you right here in this space next week.